In the cradle of the New World, the island of Tanzia is home to a new and great race called the Akazi. The Akazi had little interest in technology and material wealth. They pursued wisdom above all else. With the Akazi, arcanity, alchemy, and endless possibility would flourish. Because of their unique values, other races often regarded them as primitive and mistook them for weak. A critical mistake. Life was good on Tanzia, until one day, a terrible evil known as the Skeleton King came to claim the island. The greatest Akazi warriors confronted the Skeleton King and his undead armies, and one by one, the Akazi fell. This terrible evil fought with an advantage, a unique knowledge of something born of this new world. This enemy fought with arcanity. The new world was young, and few understood the mysteries of arcanity. But one Akazi had already attained a mastery greater than any other, and the Skeleton King soon met his match. The Skeleton King was furious. This small, frail creature had undone decades of preparation with a single blow. The Skeleton King retreated, and the Akazi did not pursue. Tanzia was safe once again. The Akazi continued to flourish, and the Great One continued to pioneer alchemy and arcanity. Creatures of all races came from all over the world seeking his mentorship, and he taught any who would learn from him. Until one day, something more pressing demanded his attention. The Great One was blessed with many children and many grandchildren whom he loved dearly. But this one was very special. This one would be the center of his world for many years. As the child grew, he showed great aptitude for arcanity. No grandparent ever felt more love or pride for a child than the Great One did for his young grandson. But he knew that their precious time together would be short. The Skeleton King was already plotting a terrible revenge against his new foe. He would end the Great One's bloodline. The Skeleton King used the darkest of arcanity to summon an evil and tortured creature from another dimension and enslave it to his will. The creature, a shade, was the perfect assassin. It passed through solid objects at will, traveled nearly unseen in the shadows, and had a deadly touch. The Skeleton King watched from afar in glee as the shade passed through the young child and stopped his heart. With a single word, the Great One obliterated the shade into a million dark splinters that dissipated in the light. But the damage was already done. As the Great One fell to his knees, weeping over the body of his young grandson, the Skeleton King was very, very pleased. But the Skeleton King had once again underestimated his Akazi foe, and when the Great One sensed that the Skeleton King was no longer watching, the illusion was lifted and the child was smiling once again. The Great One, though, was very sad, for he knew that events had been set into motion which would end their happy time together. and he would not see his beloved grandson again for a very long time. He sent the child to live in seclusion on Volcano Island with a most caring and trusted friend, Abenaki, far away from the peering eyes of the Skeleton King. The Great One, believing his presence was a danger to the village, also left, and he never returned. Decades passed. In the village, whispers of his sudden disappearance so long ago turned into speculation of his certain demise. The Skeleton King, believing that victory finally lay within his grasp, would again descend on Tanzia to claim his prize. And this time, no one can stop him.
Have you been to Mata's shop? His enchanted feathers are the only way to travel. Wait, aren't you? No, you're not. Good morning, Nina. You're up early. Is it some special occasion? My old memory isn't what it used to be. Haha, I'm kidding. I promised we could start your combat training today, and I know you're anxious, so let's get started. There are 3 disciplines a shaman must master for combat: arcanity, alchemy, and hitting people with sticks. Hitting people with sticks is the most basic, so let's get that out of the way first. I don't know much about it myself, to be honest, but I think learning to swing a stick shouldn't take more than a minute or 2. Ask Windermere to help you. She's always liked you, and she's one of the best warriors in the island. Tell her you have my permission. Return to me when you're finished. Okay. I have to find Windermere? I can talk to people even from, like, really far away. Hey, found her. Abenaki sent you to me to train for combat? The irony. Did you tell him I've already been training you and he's not watching? You'd better not, or he'll probably turn both of us into frogs or something. Just remember that what I've taught you and you'll be fine. The most important thing about melee is don't melee. You're a shaman. Focus on your spells. If you're swinging a stick, you'd better be desperate. If you do have to use your staff though, remember to try to land combos. And practice your running and jump shot. Swinging on the jump adds power to your strike, and you're good at it. It's the best move, I'd say. Since Abenaki's okay with it now, I guess you don't have to hide out when you practice anymore. Here, I want you to have my old practice staff. I really love this staff. Kane made it for me when I was about your age. It's really well balanced, and I guess I don't need it anymore. I just kept it for the memories, but I want you to have it. While you're here, maybe you want to land a few hits on the old training dummies. Great, break in that new staff. Okay, I'm guessing it's the 1 button. Oh, training dummy, not a target. Duh. Okay, now I have to go back to Abenaki. Oop, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Did Windermere teach you anything useful? Melee combat may not seem as elegant as arcanity, but in dire situations, your skills with the staff could save your life. Let's move on to arcanity now. Arcanity has always come naturally to you. Just like your grandfather, combat arcanity is a little different than most of the things you've studied so far though, and there's a whole new world of it for you to learn. Go to the trainer and learn Ice Shard. It's perfect for a beginner and he's expecting you. Hello, Nina. Abernathy says I am to teach you your first real combat spell today. To celebrate, I'm going to teach you Ice Shard free of charge. I've seen how talented you are with Arcanity. Combat Arcanity is a bit different, but I think you'll pick it up quickly. After you've learned all my spells, you're ready to go to the docks and continue your studies. I'm assuming I don't have any money. While you're here, why not? Okay.
Can you hear me, little one?
Okay.
Once
That was awkward.
upon a time, there lived a young hero, a great hero. Arcanity came to him as easily as the wind, like you, little one. Remember.
You blacked out. You aren't sure how much time has passed. That was extremely fast. I hope you aren't rushing things. Let me give you 2 important tips about combat. Listen well. First, don't rush into combat. Think strategy. Think about the many tools at your disposal and how to combat them effectively. And second, always make sure you're using the best tools available to you. That practice staff Windermere gave you, for example, is a very fine staff for a beginner, but find something stronger as soon as you can. The same is true for your spells and anything else you bring into battle with you. Now I have a challenge for you. If you remember those tips, this will be an easy challenge. If not, it will be impossible. Take down more than one Akiri bird with a single attack. Oh, and bring me the feathers. I have some maintenance work to do on the totems, and Akiri feathers are a key reagent I need. It's okay if they're a bit charred. Red bar shows health, blue bar shows mana, green bar is XP. Most monsters will help their friends. You should pull them away from the spawn area so they don't draw attention. Well, they're monsters, okay. Okay, those are the birds? Oh. The village totem is replenishing your health and mana now that you're out of combat. The icon of your portrait shows the totem's regen effect. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what?
Arcanity came easily to the young hero, and he mastered Ice Shard quickly. To overcome the challenges ahead, though, he needed more firepower.
I think it's telling me I should use fire on the birds. This situation, everything about it seems so familiar. Oh, shit. Hey, I'm level 2 now. Then the next spell is 25 gold. Why is this way over here? Did it! Ah, so you learned Fireball and figured out my challenge. Well done. Without the right knowledge and equipment, any challenge can seem impossible. Always remember that. And you brought me some of the feathers. This will do nicely. So finally we have the third key to combat, Alchemy. Alchemy can help you heal wounds during combat, do more damage, or even avoid combat altogether. I'm sending you on an important but dangerous mission near the crossroads, so first you're going to learn the shaman's oldest trick. You're going to learn the secret of running really, really fast. Go and learn to prepare a speed potion from start to finish without any help. Return to me when you're done. Hello. Adenaki said you'd be stopping by. You'll be looking for the speed recipe, I think, yes? Yes. Yes. I don't have enough gold. Why do the birds carry gold? Should have enough to buy it now. They're going 10. So the next thing you'll want to do is take a look at the recipe in your alchemy book and collect the ingredients or reagents you'll need. Once you have all the ingredients, use the alchemy table to do the work of preparing the potion. Good luck. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, I guess. What the hell is a panda? Houston, we have a problem. Oh, I found it. Aha! They really should have labeled that differently other than you can now make speed. I'll have to be near an alchemy table, of course. Hello, alchemy table. I am near you. Come Do you have the potion? Ah yes, good clarity. Excellent color. Well done, Nina. Drinking the contents of the small vial will let you travel at incredible speed. Some call it the spirit of the wolf. I like to call it the spirit of the chicken. Everyone agrees though, it will save your life. Good, now listen, have you heard about the giant wild boar spotted in the crossroads? 2 villagers were injured yesterday, and Mata and it had a narrow escape earlier today. I haven't seen it myself, but it doesn't sound natural. I want you to bring me a sample of its droppings so I can try to learn what's causing the boar's unusual aggression. Of course, there's always a poop quest in a game. Okay, boar. Boar is south, I guess? Open the gate. Yes, I am. Yes, I want to leave.